Today's video is sponsored by our friends at Famous Faces and Funnies, located in Melbourne, Florida. Check out their Facebook live auctions on great deals on comics and back issues. And our friends at PGX Grading Services, the Gen X place to get your comics graded and encased, shipping nationwide. Hello and welcome to a special episode of Codename YouTube Hero 2. Hi, I'm your presenter, Shibu Are You. This is a special quick video as we're going to do another unboxing. This item just arrived from Walmart.com, and so far I've been kind of lucky because a lot of other collectors, whether it be GIJoe, Star Wars, Transformers, I've seen this complaint from every single fan base regarding shipping from Walmart and sometimes Amazon, and I got bit. So we're going to look at Thundercracker, which is a G1 reissue, and in this, like I showed with GIJoe, they stopped doing windowless packaging, and they kind of Hasbro did that throughout the entire line. But now with the recent news, they're going back to the window display of their items. So here's the issue. If you could see this, I mean, it looks like someone played punting with my packaging, and that's okay. I'm going to open this one because I hate this box. I'm an old school. The funny thing is I can't find my G1 Starscream. I don't know where the hell he is. In my retro room is a complete disaster. So I usually have him in the little Transformer section. Oh, well, here we go. So we're going to do a comparison with the G1 Starscream. Now, they did the same thing with Starscream. They reissued him again, and the box art is exactly the same, except it is Starscream. So they just changed the color of the Seeker itself, but it's the same fucking thing. There's no difference. So this is basically Transformers the movie, but really, it's just a reissue, another reissue of the G1 toys. And my Thundercracker, my original, is long gone. I had Starscream, Thundercracker, Thruster. I think those are the Seekers that I had growing up as a kid. So I definitely wanted to get this one because they're F-15 jets, and my regulars know that one of my jobs as a government auditor is I used to go to Patrick's Air Force Base. So I would always see all of mostly they had, the big cargo planes and the C-130s and stuff. But every now and then, like one of the jets, would come in. So it was kind of cool to see that. And F-15 is basically used by the Air Force. So it is an Air Force jet. The F-14 used to be used on the carrier, then replaced by the F-18. So, but the F-15 never ever was a carrier base or a Navy fighter pilot. It was always assigned to either the Marines or the Air Force, mostly the Air Force. So it's kind of cool that this plane is still being used in our armed services. So unlike the F-14, which is, with the Sky Striker and Top Gun, it's the sexy jet, but really the F-14 and F-15 were basically, side by side. And as a matter of fact, the whole issue with the Shah of Iran, they had a fly-off between the F-14 and F-15. So ultimately, he went with the F-14, which is kind of weird because they don't really launch the Tomcats that are still in existence by the Iranian Air Force. they're not launched from carriers, they're ground based. So from what intelligence tells us. So it's kind of weird that they opted for the F-14 and not the F-15. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. So we're going to do an unboxing of the Thundercracker G1 reissue of this wonderful action figure. We're going to do a side-by-side with Starscream here to see what the difference is. All right? Alrighty, so like we do on every single one of these unboxings, we're going to take a detailed look at the box art, the packaging itself. And as I mentioned in the intro, this is basically Transformers the movie reissues of G1 characters. So already I think Hot Rod and Starscream have been reissued, and they have this deco as far as their box art. A drastic difference from, I don't know, let's see here. If you could see the earlier Walmart reissues using the iconic G1 box art, which, of course I prefer, but they re-released Hot Rod and they released Starscream. So, and also that is the Devastator Walmart reissued as well. So, not a big fan of the box art, but it's not so much the box, it's what's inside that counts. So let's take a look at the back. So here we have the actual product on display and its spec card as well. I'm going to try to put up the old Thundercracker to do a side-by-side, but it's a very condensed version of that. Wow. So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'm not going to cry and complain. I mean, in this day and age, we are paying more for less, right? So why not this shit? It's just, that's how it is nowadays. And again, I think our good friend Retro Blasting complaining about these toy companies and how they're in fact corporations like every other corporation. So I like the top part. You have the transformation modes, and of course the bottom, all of the legal shit. So made in Vietnam. So let's open this bad boy. So just like the GIJoe classifieds that are going in this direction of windowless, plasticless packaging, this Transformers is pretty much the same. Very vanilla, very boring, but at the same time, it does its job. And just to show you, this is the instruction booklet. If you need this and you grew up in the 80s, shame on you. So this is just recycled material. And of course, the legal shit. And you see all the packaging in tissue paper. It's not sexy, but it gets the job done. All right. Alrighty, so this is everything out of the package, and I'm going to say this: it feels a little bit like when you compare it to the original G1, the Diaclone. It feels like they used a little bit of less quality plastic and less. They did use die-cast metal. You could see there is not that much sticker applications. I don't even think there's any stickers that comes with it. And what's interesting is the Megatron gun that was used in the reissue of Starscream is also included. And ironically, Thundercracker and Soundwave use Megatron more in gun mode than any other Decepticon. So that's kind of fitting, but even this Megatron gun is a lot different than the Megatron gun that came with Starscream. Here we go. So just to compare, here's Starscream's Megatron gun, and here's Thundercracker's Megatron gun. So I know it's tough to tell, but it looks like the silver is a little bit more whiter like not as prominent as this one. You could tell with the human eye when you see this, the difference. So, but that's kind of cool. They both come with Megatron guns, and they also come with the fists. So we'll do that. He comes with the set of fists, and also his missiles and his gun are a lot longer than the original G1 1984 issue. So again, for safety reasons, I know I saw a video, I think was Prime Patriot or one of the Transformer YouTuber guys pointed that out. So I'm just repeating what he said, and it's right. Like the thing, it's incredibly long. You know, it's not the size of your missile, right? That's how you use it. I don't know. That's stupid. But anyway, yeah, there's a lack of stickers, which is sad. That could be, I guess, a call to Toy Hacks to fix that. So Toy Hacks is one of the best, whether it be Transformers or GIJoe, the best source to get stickers for your collection. But look at them together. Still, regardless, that's pretty damn sweet. I mean, 2 F-15 Strike Eagles, Starscream and Thundercracker side by side again in 2023. Who'd have thunk it? Like I said, there is a difference between even this Walmart G1 reissue that came out in 2018 or 2019. I think 2018. And to this 2023 version. You know, you still got the rubber on the nose. It's just, it feels a little bit like everything is great. I would highly recommend getting this, especially if you don't have a Thundercracker. If you're a big Seeker fan as well, I would highly recommend getting this. But just remember what your expectations are. It's going to be just a notch below even this 2019 G1 reissue. And I do have a G2 Starscream that is incomplete. I've been working on for God knows how long. I don't know where the hell he is. Oh yeah. So just to show you, I love this G2s don't get that much love, but there's another. Let me clear. So I've never finished this G2 Starscream, but hey, when this shit goes on clearance and the Starscream one goes on clearance, guess where I'm going to get parts for this? Because the Starscream version is just like this for this 2023 reissue, the movie release. It's not like this. And I've seen plenty of YouTubers, Transformer YouTubers that made that comparison, and that better illustrates the one step down as far as overall aesthetics of this reissue. But at the same time, like I would love to fix my G2 Starscream and get that going. But these are excellent. Let's get him out of the way. I mean, is anybody going to really care? No. I mean, the fact is you're getting a G1 figure and you're not spending, it's not a knockoff, even though these knockoffs that I've been seeing are pretty damn good, but this is an excellent figure. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful airplane. That's what I love the most. I mean, heck, I mean, look at this. My whole hangar back there, you got 2 F-14s, a Conquest, and my Rattler is pretty much done. And then you got the X-90 Stealth, and then up there is the Night Raven for my GIJoe. So I like a lot of 80s kids, I'm really into airplanes. I mean, I'm too small to fit into a cockpit at standing at 5'7.5". So that dream died really fast. But still, what better way to enjoy this iconic figure than getting this? So I highly recommend picking this up. If you're able, I know they're on sale at walmart.com. If you're a box collector, I would wait till it shows up on a store if you could find it. But if you're going to there's no point in getting the box for these windowless things. It's stupid. You should open it up. So I think that saving the box is kind of stupid for these Transformers the movie G1 reissues. I think that's redundant. So there's no point in doing that. But if you do, if you saw what my box looked like, and you could expect that, they just don't give a shit. And you could bitch and complain. It's not even worth it, because they'll send it to you the same way, and you have to send the other one back. It's just not even worth it. So look at that. I mean, these things they're beautiful. Then let's get of course we're gonna have Jetfire. Look at that. That's pretty right there. I like that. Well, anyway, this is a quick video. I just thought it'd be fun to showcase the new, this is brand new. This thing just was released today. No, released on the 27th of April, so it finally arrived to my house. I'm not going to transform it because, over the years, everyone has seen one of these Seekers transform, and I think it looks, I love keeping them in the plane mode, so I do that with all my Transformers. I rather keep them in the plane mode. So this is a hit. I definitely highly recommend it for you guys to pick one up, and I hope you enjoyed this quick video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode of Codename New Tibiro 2. Take care.